Hey guys, I'm Bebop. I was ranked 2 last season, and you know what? I've been inspired to create some content for you. Not just for that reason alone, but because of all these great content creators that we have today, such as Riku the Best, we have Rhymestyle, we have Chiken, we even have Vlad now, which is great. Such an amazing player, by the way. D Free, and all the other content creators that we have today have pretty much motivated me to want to create more content. I think it's important that we create content not only for people to learn, but we should all come together as as a community. There needs to be some kind of unity, and I feel like that's important. My goal is to have a lot of fun, but not only that, it's just to provide any tips and tricks or gameplays, and like game styles that I have that will make an impact to somebody. I hope that with the gameplay that you see from me in the future, it'll at least inspire people to, want to keep up to date with the meta. They want to keep up to date with the current play style that we have, and they don't just want to, drop the phone and just uninstall the game because it just sucks that they're getting totally dominated and they don't understand why. And I could understand that feeling. I was just totally out of date with all of that. I didn't learn sidestepping until probably like 2 seasons ago, and like, I had other people just doing this crap that I was just so unaware of, and I learned and I adapted, and look, now I would consider myself like at least top tier player, but that's just the stuff. I know that may sound arrogant, but hey, like, I know what I'm doing in some sense. I have my mistakes, I have my faults, but I know that the current meta, the current play style right now is really important to grind out in the PvP, especially. And I was ranked 2. I know that doesn't mean I'm like the number 2 player, but it's all about who grinds out more. But I just know that it's a really tough game out here. It's a really cold world out here, man. Nah, but it's a really tough game, and my initial uh, response to it is like, okay, well, I need to adapt. What can I do? And here it is. Now I feel like with the gameplays that I'll put out and the future videos that I'll put out, you'll get to see more or less my play style, how I play. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two because I know there are people who are visual learners instead of people that can just try, instead of trying to hear the tips and tricks. You can also see, okay, well, he does this different than Vlad, and he does this different. Who knows, whatever you'll learn. And I genuinely hope that I can help somebody. It doesn't have to be 10 people, 20 people. As great as that may sound, if I can just help that one person who's actually trying to learn, then that's fine. I did my job. I just want people to keep up with the news, the meta, game styles, learning to adapt, and eventually crush your opponents in the PvP and grind out the ladder, and get those awesome rewards. Um, just a little fun fact about me: I used to create some content years ago, back in the day with Gears of War for the Xbox. I don't know if you guys know about it. Well, now you know. Um, I stopped. I went to college, all that fun stuff, but coming back to the community again and bringing out content, especially for Dragon Ball Legends, feels very different from that. The reason is because obviously it's a different setting. It's a mobile. Say mobile. It's a mobile game. And it's just like, wow, like there is a huge difference. It's a totally different environment, totally different setting and community. Um, and it's just like I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. It makes me feel kind of happy in some sense because I'm going back to my roots essentially as far as creating content, but more or less it's a game that I'm actually pretty stoked about. I love Dragon Ball Z, and creating Dragon Ball Z related videos. What else could I ask for, to be honest? But that being said, I want to keep this short and simple, straight to the point. I hope that my content will definitely be able to bring out a lot of people's potential. I hope that it can at least unleash that beast within you. I just honestly want people to not drop this game because I know how tough it can be. I know how rough it is with the current playstyle, the current meta, all the hybrids now taking over and the androids. I understand that. There's always a way. All you got to do is be patient. Patience is enough is the key to this game. Honestly, it's just that's just the way it is. That can go for as far as like how you play and what you can do strategically to overcome your opponents. But I'm gonna talk all about that in the future. I hope that the current videos that you're watching now, the gameplay will at least kind of make you see how I play, what I do different, whether this is redundant or not, guys. My intention is just to help that one person who doesn't know any better or just wants to learn more, or who's really great at the fucking game and just wants to grind it out some more and learn something totally different. Like, who knows? We're probably gonna have right now. I know Vlad is the greatest player right now, but who knows? Maybe somebody will take that throne away. So, like the more content we provide with for each other, it'll bring up a lot of great players, and that's the goal. We don't want anybody to put each other down in this community, and I know realistically that's what happens, but that's not the goal. So I hope that with that being said, you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I just want to give a shout out again to the content creators that we have today. Like I said, they kind of motivated me, and they probably don't even know, but you know what, they did. The first person that I ever watched playing this game was Riku. I just genuinely thought this guy is hilarious. I love what he puts out. I can tell he's sincere and genuine. Then we have Rhymestyle as well. He's a funny guy, very consistent. You have Chiken, D-Free, and now Vlad. Who's the best player right now. He's kicked my ass a lot of times, but you know what? It's fun, and well, it's not fun, getting your ass kicked like 10 times, but whatever. The point is, I just hope that this can inspire others, and as much as they inspired me to want to provide for the community, I hope that this can bring out that same uh, that same response for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay that I'm putting out now. The gameplay that I'm putting out now are just videos that I did back then in last season. Try to understand how I play. Try to see what I do different. I'll talk more about that in the future, and you'll see a lot of great clips and great fights that will hopefully make you guys want to play this game more. As much as I love it, you guys will too eventually.